What's up guys, it's Ryan here, and I'm gonna give my review of Paranormal Activity 2. And this movie is so freaking good. I love the first Paranormal Activity. I think it's one of the greatest horror movies I've ever seen in my life. I'm not really a big fan of horror movies, but I really enjoy Paranormal Activity. Here are the good things about Paranormal Activity 2. It has the exact same style as the first movie. For example, like the first movie had like this kind of like, if you've seen the first movie, you know how the movie is made. And the second one is just the exact same thing. By having the same style as the first movie, it's just as effective, and it just makes the movie like so loyal. The suspense and tension in this movie builds up, upper and upper. For example, like the beginning, it's not that scary. Eventually, in the end, they have the crazy scary stuff. Horror movies never have that kind of filmmaking style that makes like in the beginning is very slow and in the ending is very like scary, in which that never happens. And this is why Paranormal Activity 2 is one of the better horror movies. The actors in this movie are all pretty believable. They make it seem as if they're a real family. Since they're so good, like you get attached to them, and like you kind of like, you actually care about the characters and what their situations are. When they have the scary scenes, they deliver so well. Like especially the last act, maybe like 30 minutes, it goes crazy. I'm gonna show you guys a real example of me watching one scene in Paranormal Activity 2, and this is serious. Oh my god! 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 I also really like the story in this movie because like in the story, like this movie, Paranormal Activity 2, is a prequel to the first one. So like throughout the whole movie there's a lot of connections, and it makes the movie so much more intriguing. The way they filmed these scary scenes, like when they show the scenes at night, it just looks so great. Like the tricks that they use in this movie, like the footsteps, or like the lighting, or like the shit moving around. It looks so convincing and so realistic. Now here are my problems with this movie. The first 30 to 40 minutes was so slow. It was kind of boring. It wasn't that interesting, but later on it was just satisfying after that. Some jokes were like very weird. Some jokes were like out of place. Like it just wasn't as funny because like the actor in the first one was fantastic. I mean, he was very funny. But in Paranormal Activity 2, there was just some jokes that just didn't work at all. The pacing, sometimes it was kind of boring, sometimes it got really fast. So it's very inconsistent, but after the last 40 minutes, the next 40 minutes, it got crazy, and that's when the pacing was well. In the first Paranormal Activity, like the ending was crazy. Like the scene when the girl goes like, rah! Even like if the ending of Paranormal Activity 2 was a good ending, it's kind of a little shocking. I expected a much better ending, but I still pretty enjoyed it. So, overall, Paranormal Activity 2 is a very good movie. It's very scary, it's surprisingly good. It's such a great sequel. Like, I can't wait for their Paranormal Activity. I can't really decide which one's better, either the first Paranormal Activity or Paranormal Activity 2, because I haven't seen the first one in a long time. So I think I have to see the first one to really know which one I like more. I really enjoyed it, so I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 stars. This is a very good movie. It's very scary. Like, go see this movie with a date or like with your friends. So I hope you enjoyed my review of Paranormal Activity 2. See you guys later.